For this ride, we're going to go up to Skofield Park, which is near Santa Barbara, just kind of north-ish up in the foothills above Santa Barbara. Beautiful park. However, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to carry my bike up there on the back of my SUV. With a bike carrier, you can really broaden your horizons. The roads that we're going to be driving, I rode my bike on those roads before. It's not that far away, but because I'm with a friend and he doesn't have an e-bike, it was easier to just use the car. And then I'm going to take the bike off the car when we get to the park and then do a ride around the park. I'll show you some of the park and I'll also show you some of the scenery on the way to Skofield Park. So let's go for a ride. There's my bike on my bike carrier, ready to drive. And here we're driving through part of Santa Barbara. I've biked this road before. It's a nice area. It's got a nice, decent bike path on it. You'll see in a minute. That building up front is Old Mission Santa Barbara, and this is the Mission Historical Park. This Mission is a popular tourist destination in this area. And we're going to be driving up past the Mission up into the foothills. You see a cyclist there. Again, this is a popular area for cyclists. Nice bike lanes here. But when we get up further, the bike lanes disappear. However, people just get used to looking for cyclists. This is a strange little building here. This is called Lower Reservoir. Obviously, there must be water in there. Now, this is Mountain View Road. And you'll see in a moment why it's called Mountain View Road. This is a narrow road. There isn't a lot of room here for cars and cyclists, but I've biked this. There's a cyclists there. People just know to look for cyclists here because this is a popular destination. This is why it's called Mountain View Road. Those are the mountains above Santa Barbara. Now here, we're just arriving at the park. We're going to turn left into Skofield Park. For the most part, cars aren't allowed into the park, so you park outside in a parking lot and you walk in. Although I think it's by reservation, they allow cars in to transport people in if necessary. You'll see two vans coming up here, and they brought in a whole lot of young children to have their lunch in the park today. You'll see them in a little bit. Park the car. And then we have arrived. Here's my bike packed with the food. Eric's going to carry the wood in. Now I'm on my bicycle. I gave Eric a head start. You'll see him down the road here. This is a beautiful wooded area. A lot of trees. I'll show you more of the trees a little bit later on. It's a very nicely shaded area. Lots of areas where there are picnic tables and outdoor grills. The weather, although it's still a little bit cloudy, was really nice. The temperature was perfect. I think over to the left there is where the horse trails are for people who want to ride their horses up here. It's a rather large park. Here's Eric carrying the wood in. He's going to point her up there. So I'm going to continue biking along. The sign up here says, keep left. I'm going to keep right. I'm such a rebel. I'm going down this way because I want you to see something. Down here there's a clearing, what looks like it might be a area to play volleyball. And you can see the children. There's the children that those two carryalls dropped off to have their lunch. Look at the mountains. So we're almost up against the mountains here. Beautiful scenery. These are the mountains above Santa Barbara, California. I love this area. And it's quiet up here. Now, continuing on with the biking, I'm going to swing around to the left. I'm kind of doing a loop here to get to the area where we're going to be doing our barbecue. You want to take note of the buildings like that up ahead. That's where the restrooms are. And nice restrooms here. real plumbing, indoor plumbing, no pits in the ground. And so as I swing around here now to the left, this is where we're going to be doing our grilling to have the steak that we brought. And then I prepared some foods as side dishes to enjoy with our steak. And here we are. I'm going to turn left here into this site. And that gave Eric some time to catch up. So there he is. He's over there getting ready to start the fire. All right, I want you to see the trees. I pointed the camera upwards as I biked along some of the trails here, so you can see the trees shading the area. A lot of beautiful oak trees up here. Plenty of shade. Never got too warm. It's a perfect day. Sky is blue now. And then here we are. Our lunch is ready. We're sitting enjoying our lunch. Delicious meal. So there it is. Skofield Park. A beautiful park. The weather was perfect. The food was delicious. And I got just enough exercise and fresh air that when I got home at the end of the afternoon, I slept for half an hour. I took a nice nap. What I did want to mention, though, before I conclude this video, is that I established a new rule for myself. Because if you're going to go on a ride like this, where you're going to be doing some cooking, some grilling, if you go in an SUV, it's so easy to just pack up the SUV with a cooler and 6 packs of this and all kinds of stuff. But it's not practical for a bike. So I decided for these bike rides, the rule is if it doesn't fit on my bike, it's not going to go. Because I think that's just the smart thing to do as far as promoting these rides. So hopefully you enjoyed what you saw in this video. Please click the like button. That helps me out. And please subscribe. And thanks for watching.